out, playing some NIKKE, talking about all kinds of stuff that I've been, you know, doing in my own time, just pretty much like watching movies and, you know, reading up more about like Stellar Blade 2, Blood Rain, and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Just doing the usual stuff over here, but we're hanging out, we're just chilling today, taking things easy, very much anticipating Story 2 and Goddess Victory NIKKE for Archranger, our most recent event, and all that stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to just kind of ponder and chat about. I kind of want to just do a stream today, just to get it out of the way, and, you know, to keep you guys interested in seeing more content over here on the channel, alright? So, hopefully things are good, the audio levels are good and all that stuff. I noticed in, like, the last live stream I did, for whatever reason, the beginning of it had, like, a massive hiccup. And I don't know if that's just because I'm using Restream or whatever, but if that's what the case is, then, I mean, that's what it is. There's not much I can do about that, okay? I'm trying to iron things out here, right? I also don't know if I need to, like, increase the bitrate or something, but hopefully, like, you know, all the streams are going good, and everybody's getting a decent quality out of the streams. I almost feel like maybe I should just try to increase the bitrate anyways, just because I'm streaming on like 2 different platforms or whatever. I don't know if it even affects anything, but you know what? We're here. We're winging things here today. But again, we just got some like dailies and stuff like that to do in NIKKE. I've got a couple of ideas that I want to discuss with you guys as well today about potential things that we may end up like doing here on the channel. Just see where you guys are in terms of like what you think about what my ideas are anyways. I feel like I rambled long enough here for the intro, so let's dive into some gameplay and we'll talk a little bit more, okay? Alright, so here we are in game, we're hopefully gonna have chat and everything and popping over on my side as well, so that way I can read things. I think we're good. We're solid. As you guys can tell, I swapped everything back to my Raven setup because Raven is one of my favorite characters in Stellar Blade, and very thankful that she was also in NIKKE as well, right? So there she is. Somebody, again, that I mentioned in the last video that I did talking about Blood Rain and everything that I could depict in the trailer, and, you know, some other things that people were talking about in their videos. I talked about how much I love Raven. Raven's fantastic. Hello, welcome, Leon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good one. Thanks very much for joining us. Appreciate it. But again, yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff with Stellar Blade 2. A lot of people were talking about Alita, Battle Angel, a movie that is, you know, very inspiration-driven, I guess, for things like Stellar Blade and the like. Well, I ended up watching that literally before I came live on stream here today, just to check it out, to see if, you know, it was going to be cool, or if it was going to be something that was, like, you know, relative to Stellar Blade, if I could pick up on the little nuances or the references or whatever else. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to find a way to get a hold of the movie, and I just rented it on Amazon Prime or whatever. It cost like $5, and then I watched the movie, and I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of parallels here, right? There are a lot of similarities that I was not expecting to see. Even like a lot of like the battle animations and, you know, some of the action sequences or whatever with Alita were very much akin to things that we do see in even the original Stellar Blade, let alone, like, you know, the whole, like, arm blade reference to Alita that we get with Evie in the Stellar Blade Blood Rain trailer. Just a lot of similarities, and again, like, story beats, the atmosphere, the setting. I see where a lot of that inspiration came from now, right? Like, I get a lot of those references. So I just ended up watching that literally, again, before coming on stream. So 2 hours ago I started watching it, and I enjoyed it. I think it was a great movie. And I know that you guys were telling me as well in the comments that a lot of that stuff is derived from a manga, and the manga goes, I think, way beyond what the movie covers, because the movie's only supposedly like covering the beginning portions of Alita Battle Angel, the manga at least. So I'm going to make my best effort to try to get through the manga, at least pick up where the movie's left off, because from what I understand, at least something that I've seen or heard from Happy Console Gamer, Johnny Millennium, it is a very much one-to-one following the source material for Battle Angel the movie. So that's good to know. That means that I'm probably not missing out on a whole lot of details when it comes to, you know, picking up on the references or getting the full story of Battle Angel. I will say I am definitely intrigued. I want to learn more about the universe. There were a couple of like little scenes or whatever in the movie that really grabbed my attention. Stuff that makes me go like, I want to learn more. I want to see more. I want to figure out, you know, more about Alita's past and, you know, why she's referenced as number 99. That was really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff that again intrigues me about that universe. So I do want to explore a little bit more when I do get around to that, right? So that's the intent there. I'm gonna try to follow up. I'm gonna try to continue along with the manga, and hopefully I can see a little bit more of where that inspiration, that love comes from. I believe you guys were saying that it was the CEO, Young Tae Kim, I believe his name is. Again, my apologies if I am butchering that, but it's very clear to see the love for that material and how that transferred to Stellar Blade, right? Again, very, very cool. I love a lot of the aesthetic of what I've seen so far, so I can only imagine what the manga shows or depicts a lot of those scenes as, right? Hello, Harold, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Long time no see. I know that you've been busy. I have also been very busy. I've been doing my research, okay? Trying to figure out how a lot of these things came to be when it comes to Shift Up and some of these properties. And you know, that's something else I should probably mention as well with watching Alita Battle Angel. I also see some comparisons and some inspiration in NIKKE as well. That was pulled straight from that, well, probably from the manga and not from the movie, but from the movie in my case, okay? I can see where a lot of that inspiration gets pulled from. Really cool universe, so I'll say that much, and I definitely will be looking more into it. Yeah, man, it was really good. I gotta give you guys props where props are due. It was worthwhile. I very much enjoyed the watch of that. I was engaged the entire time. It'd be really cool to see some sort of like, what did they call it, motorball reference or motorball mini game brought into NIKKE or something. That would be freaking awesome, dude. That would be like a on the nose reference, though, you know.
Still got a long way to go.
I also see a little bit of that in Stellar Blade and how like the hyper tube was designed, right? So that I can definitely see as well. Again, a lot of the like animations and everything that I see for Alita evidently were very much referenced in the trailer for Blood Rain. Just freaking cool overall, man. I am now a fan. So I know it's taken me 7 years to watch the movie, considering the fact that it came out in what was it, 2019 or something. So it's almost 7 years, right? Yeah, no, yeah, 7 years. It came out 7 years ago, and I'm only now watching it, so boo on me for, you know, passing up when I did initially see the announcement for that. I think just when I saw the promotional material or whatever for Alita, sorry, my bad, Alita Battle Angel, I was kind of like put off by how they did her eyes, because obviously they want to go for that like anime aesthetic, you know? It just was a little bit jarring because I'm kind of like, did they really have to make her eyes that big for the rendered or CG animated face? It was weird. It felt like some sort of like uncanny valley or something, you know what I mean? Just it was a little bit off. So again, obviously it's not going to be like that in the manga, but with the live action adaptation, it was very much like, it was a choice. Not a choice that I was initially behind, but I kind of like, you know, I adjusted to it very quickly when I was watching that movie. So that was really cool to see. I gotcha. That's that's not good. I do not blame you. I wish that I would take my vacation days by now, because it's like
This is sure to be
it's
a
been pretty
blast.
busy at work for me. As well, I must say, I've been doing a lot of driving, a lot of extra driving that I normally would not have to do, but like again, as I mentioned in previous streams, which I know you weren't here for, Harold, there's been a lot of like family stuff going on with like my boss and everything as well that, you know, obviously I'm not going to disclose, but I kind of pick up the slack there to allow that to, you know, not affect anything. So that's kind of where I went for a lot of recent time. And then I was all, no, it's not snowing here. It's, dude, it's June. It's cold, but it's not snowing here. No. But no, I ended up, like I said, taking the reins there a little bit and trying to pick up the slack and helping out where I can. That's something I normally always do whenever it comes to helping out my boss, and then it pays in spades because we ended up having our alternator die in our car. And that really sucked because I didn't know how I was going to come up with the money to replace the alternator on top of all of the other bills that I've got to pay. I'm not, like, you know, pandering, or not pandering, sorry, I'm not clamoring for, like, oh, help me, but I didn't know where I was going to come up with the money for a new alternator. They were like $300+ or something here, and then you have to pay like a technician or something to repair it. I have no idea about vehicles, so I can't do that myself. But my boss literally was like, well, I'll pick you up one, I'll bring it out, and I'm like, well, what do we owe you? He said, don't send the money yet. I'm like, okay, sure. He gets it, he's like, yeah, I see where the alternator is in your car. We can replace that in a half hour. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. He said, just need a couple wrenches or whatever, and then next thing you know, he's literally taking out the alternator, and I hardly had to help. I was literally like in cooking dinner for my family, and all of a sudden he had the alternator replaced, and we were like, well, what do we owe you for it? And he's like, don't worry about it. He was like, all the extra like running around and everything you've been doing for me, we'll call it square. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yep, we'll just call it square. And I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. That is a massive like lifesaver. Obviously it would suck to be without a vehicle, especially, you know, having kids and everything, and that would have really left us in a bind. But he literally just replaced my alternator, saved me the service fees, and saved me the cost of the alternator. So, dude, I am very thankful. And again, right, that's where that kind of like mutual thing comes in, where I help him out, he helps me out when we're in a bind, both of us, right? So, very appreciative of that. And again, there are not many bosses out there like that, so you gotta give props where props are due. Freaking lifesaver. But anyway, had a lot of stuff like that going on. I was also like in talks for like a lot of different like contracts and stuff like that, ad work or whatever, that I ended up turning down a lot of it. There were some good potential opportunities there for me to like make some extra cash or whatever, just doing like ad work over here on the channel. But I just don't want to plague you guys with ads. And I also don't really want to sell out while I'm still like a small YouTuber, you know? Not that I'm even a YouTuber, but like while I'm still like trying to grow my channel, I don't want to be taking too much stuff, right? I had some really interesting opportunities, so I'll say that much. Like, one was very, holy shit, why are you guys contacting me about this? Like, I literally only have 6,000 subscribers. Is this real? Which I wish I would have been able to take advantage of, but I do not have the money to travel where I would need to go for it. Unfortunately, because that would have been massive for me, just on a personal level, right? I would have loved to have been able to take that opportunity. But it would have cost myself probably somewhere in the ballpark of like $2,000 to travel and wind up like in a more than likely packed hotel situation, because it's going to be a very busy event. There's probably not going to be many rooms available. I would have to book like way in advance, and then I would need to cover like food and everything else, and it would have been way too pricey, right? I would have been like $3,000 expended to take up that opportunity. And again, yes, it would have required me to travel. I would have had to like get my passport renewed and a bunch of other stuff, right? So Very unfortunate that I couldn't partake, though, because it is definitely one of my dreams to participate in a big event. Well, it would have been like 2,000, possibly 3,000 Canadian, somewhere around there, okay? So you do the conversion yourself. It would have cost me about, like, for a comfortable 1 to 2 week trip, it would have cost me roughly around like $3,000 that I do not have to expend on a opportunity like that, which I would have been paid for, but I would not have made back, in my opinion. I would guess, I would venture to guess, I would not have made back the amount of money that I would have expended in order to get to where I would have to go, okay? but it would have been a very surreal experience. Where I am such a small creator, I feel like that's probably a factor in like why travel expenses like airfare and lodgings or whatever probably wouldn't be covered or compensated for or, you know, reimbursed or whatever else. More than likely, because, you know, small dude, hey, if you're going here, you can participate, but if you're not, then we'll find somebody that is going there, you know? That's kind of what the deal was. Without saying anything, because I don't know what I'm allowed to disclose, but it was a very cool opportunity. Again, unfortunately, I couldn't take it, but that's what I'll say about that situation. I've had other ad opportunities where they want me to promote products and stuff like that, and some of the stuff is really cool, but I just also don't want to like sign contracts that are gonna lock me into not being able to have the freedom of choice of what I want to cover and what I am allowed to cover. Because a lot of these like brand deals or like contracts that I've been seeing recently, they almost want to handle any future endeavors that you may stumble upon. They want to like, you know, weed out things for you or whatever, and I understand it to an extent, but I don't really want to give up like any sort of control personally for myself, especially not at this stage in my YouTube career. I really don't want to miss out on something that I'm genuinely interested in because whatever brand I decide to sign with or whatever doesn't want to support that product, right? I don't want to pigeonhole myself, I guess. But yeah, there's been some pretty interesting stuff, man. I've had a couple videos take off, and I feel like that's why I've been contacted by a lot of like these advertisers or people that are looking for advertisers. Just because, you know, you got one big hit video and then all of a sudden everybody wants you to like cover something because like, oh my god, he's hot right now, you know? It's weird, but reaction content, man, has been like the godsend to my channel, which kind of brings me to one of the points that I wanted to talk about. So I had a mind to start reacting to any and every single trailer that I see that I have like either missed out on or stuff that I need to catch up on. Probably just do them in like a bulk sitting where I take one weekday or one weekend day or something like that there where I just literally sit down in this room and record a ton of reactions and then schedule them to release every other day on the channel, so that way you guys have a constant stream of stuff to watch. And it could be like, you know, again, reactions that you guys are interested in or reactions that you guys aren't interested in. But I also don't really want to like keep the channel just reaction content. So I'm kind of like throwing around that idea a little bit, playing around with it and seeing what kind of feedback I get with it. So even if you guys are watching after the fact, let me know if you would want me to do that, if you would want me to like pre-record reactions so that way I can have them up for you guys to watch further down the line, like every day or whatever, or every other day, and then still keep doing like streams, still keep doing videos or whatever whenever they are relevant, right? Because I know, again, I've been falling off the wagon again with the whole keeping up with Genshin and Zenless Zone Zero reactions and so on and so forth, right? Like I am not as available as I used to be when I first started recording reactions. Like I would be up at that hour, literally in the first thing in the morning, 3 o'clock, screaming my head off, waking up my family, and again, I've talked about that before, right? So I don't really know. Like I almost want to see if I'm going to be able to just bulk record a bunch of reactions and then release them in a steady stream, or if people would rather see me strictly focus on like NIKKE, because I know that this is one of the biggest draws for the channel, as was indicated by a poll that I released the other day or whatever. So I don't know if like people just, I had a couple of recommendations in the chats from some of you guys, where you guys were like, do like the Bond stories, cover the Bond stories for the characters, go back and play through old events, and you know, kind of try to piece together the story a little bit more, or refresh myself on it, and then upload that, right? Like the events that I haven't covered on the channel already, because there are a large number of seasonal events that, you know, either I just didn't record for whatever reason, or didn't stream, that I was kind of like, I'll do it in my own time, and I did them, but I don't remember much of the story content, or whether or not it's relevant in any capacity to things that are going on currently in the game, right? And there was also like some really big scenes that I saw that I never ever did upload the reaction for, that which would have been epic. Yeah, like an event recap, right? So my idea is, maybe I go back through the archives, the archived events, and maybe we even just call the segment on the channel the archives. And then we go back through like the old events and we play through them again, and we hear some of them now with voice acting that we never had initially, right? Stuff like that. Like, I think that would be a cool idea. I don't really think that you guys want to see much more of me playing through Stellar Blade again. Like, I have a full playthrough up on the channel already in a playlist called Stellar Blade PS5 Pro Max, in which I played through the game. I am currently playing through it a third time on PC and a third time on PS5 Pro. I do need to complete it a third time, so maybe.
Ready?
But I do think that the archive idea is also a great idea. Yes, I'd have to agree with you, Harold. I think that's something I definitely want to cover. I've been playing like Pragmata as well in my own time, trying to get like through the story. I am taking my time because I've also been doing like a lot of the like training content, which is incredibly challenging and very infuriating. I'll leave it at that. Because yesterday I tried to sit down and play it, and then I ended up raging out and I had to leave the house. I just needed to get some fresh air because it was really driving me insane how some of the time constraints on those challenges are. Like, I swear I was gonna break like a blood vessel or something in my forehead, man. Like, I was raging. It's difficult, okay? So sometimes, for me, it's difficult for me. Oh, dude, come on, man. Really? You're gonna give me a rare unit? Couldn't even give me an SR? Not that I need any of those anyways. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that the challenges are very hard for me, and I just need to get fresh air to get out of it. I'm probably just gonna continue on with the story and not worry about the challenges, but that's something that I very much am conflicted with, right? I am one of those gamers that loves to do everything in the games that I am playing, and I find it hard to put down a game that I do find very compelling, that has content that I know that I can complete, but like, it's just so freaking finicky, and I feel like, I don't know what it is, man, but Capcom, they just got this way of designing their games to handle very like weighty and clunky, and like, not like clunky in a bad way, but like, okay, Hugh is in a big heavy spacesuit, so he should feel weighty. Yes, I understand, but like, holy crap, dude, I hate whenever I like press up on an analog stick, and then after I release it, the character still moves like 1 or 2 steps. Like, oh dude, I freaking hate that so much. It drives me insane. So, again, a lot of times, I'm in these challenges, and I'm trying to target things, and I'm doing, like, the hacking puzzle, but then, like, I press up on the analog stick a little bit, and then I fall out of range because Hugh falls over a platform, and I'm like, ah! What the freaking hell am I doing? And it drives me insane. But I know that I can do it, and it's infuriating, right? Because I'm like, holy crap, dude, I know I can do this. I know it would make great stream content, but dude, I can't. I get so worked up. I'm like beyond fired up, and I'm like raging, and I'm like, ah! And then all of a sudden, Ash will come down the stairs, and she's like, can we just like go and get a coffee or something? And I'm like, yes, please get me out of this house. I need to leave now, or I am going to break my PlayStation. It's how I feel about certain things, okay? And that's why I don't play anything that's like Demon Souls or Dark Souls related, okay? It's just, I don't have the patience. I want to play a game to enjoy the game. I don't want to rage out too much, okay? That's something about me. And that is why I've stopped trying to like progress in like Tribe Tower and stuff like that. I'm currently on floor 1,309, which is a lot. And also the same difference with the Solo Raid Museum, right? So I've got like 40 points on Solo Raid Museum. I know that I could probably push the rankings a little bit further if I really want to get sweaty with it. But I don't really want to stress over stupid shit like that, right? Like, yeah, so Stormbringer, I've got 13 out of 20. I don't want to have to go and stress over trying to get 7 extra, what are they called? Stages or whatever it is? I don't freaking know, dude. I don't want to do that. That's not fun to me. I don't want to have to go into Tribe Tower and to keep trying to take down this boss or the stage.
Configurations complete.
Because it's just like, yeah, I can look at people that have done it, but look at their power level. It's like 3,500,000. My team's like 2,500,000. I'm a million less power level. I don't want to have to go and sweat over that if I don't have to. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. That's not fun to me, man. I know it's just this one boss, right? Queen. But the Queen, only one is the boss. I don't want to have to sweat over trying to take down only one again. I did that in chapter 42 or 44 or whatever the freaking heck it was. I don't want to stress over it again in Tribe Tower. Like, I'll get it when I get it, you know? What's up, Commander? Welcome back to the stream, man. How's it going? Don't mind me, I'm just rambling and ranting and raving, okay? Talking about how I am not good at video games. Alright, I'm just not. That's all I can say. Same difference, like Union Raid and whatever. We did the best we could as our Union. Like, I'm not stressing over shit like that. It's not worth it. Hello, Felipe. Holy crap, everybody's here. The whole gang, man. What's up, guys? What's up? I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I've been like super busy and everything recently, and I've been trying to catch up on stuff. And if you guys missed the beginning of the stream, I'll just let you guys know I did watch Alita Battle Angel before going live. So I understand now why so many of you guys were like, Gavin, you need to watch Alita Battle Angel Stellar Blade, and drew so much inspiration from it. And now I get it. Okay. Yeah, they did say that 47 and 48 is going to be in August, right? That's what their planned time frame is for that. And there was a whole like slew of, we're fixing Senti, don't worry, Senti's treasure items being addressed for PvE. They did say that they were going to try to tweak things a little bit for PvP or something, I believe. I don't even know if that's even implemented yet, but I did see the dev letter. And they were talking about like the summer event and everything as well, right? So we're going to be seeing some stuff. I know that we didn't have any summer content yet, but I did get a copy of Archranger Black, so that's nice. I hear that she's a very good wind unit. I have no idea. I also am not going to try to max limit break any of these limited characters. I'm trying to save up for when we do get new limited characters. My resources are severely depleted, as you guys can see. So it is time to buckle down and, you know, save as much as I can. There were people talking about like a Naga bikini outfit or something as well. Like, is that in game right now? Like, can I look at that? I don't know if that's legitimate or not, but I've seen a lot of people posting about that on Blah Blah Link, and I never seen any like official announcement or anything about it. Is that something that's being added into the game, or am I crazy? Was I imagining things? Because I don't see anything. Yeah, there's nothing here, man. I don't know what everybody's talking about. I gotta be losing my mind. Anyways, people, is it fake? Well, people were talking about Naga getting a swimsuit. I don't know how that is or where they came up with that, but there was a lot of like talk about that. Anyways, oh, wait, is this it? That's not it. That's why, right? That's not it. Anyways, I did see again that they were talking about like voting on the whole like Cinderella outfit as well. I think everybody's gonna go with option C, the bunny girl outfit. I don't think anybody's gonna go with the other two. Go to the Naga unit, really? Maybe. Okay, well, let's go check it out. Let's see. View. Holy shit! Oh, whoa! Okay. So there is. well. Color me stupid. I had no idea. Wow. Okay. Thank you, noob. I appreciate it. I had no idea. What the heck?
I can't believe exams are already here. I hate this.
Okay. I knew people were talking about it for a reason. I had no idea, dude. I thought it was like a hoax. This is a great outfit. Oh, dude, I love the tattoo on the back too. Holy shit! I had no idea, dude. No idea. That's wild. Well, there you go. There's a new outfit coming out for Naga. Mission pass. So this must be our next mission pass that we're gonna end up receiving. I think it looked great. That's freaking cool, dude.
I can't believe exams are already
I know
here.
people are gonna do stuff with that animation. But anyway, it looks good. I did not expect that at all. Dude, why is it not in the Nikkepedia, or am I just blind? I must be blind. It would be here though, right? Like, this is the summer business. So it's, oh dude, it's literally right there in front of me. Holy crap, I am blind. Wow. I am stupid. Whoops. I'm gonna have to get these things checked, I guess. Maybe I should clean them off. So anyways, Naga's getting a new outfit. That's interesting. Anybody looking to buy the mission pass, you guys will be able to get a really cool swimsuit outfit for Naga that I did not expect. Again, I thought it was literally a hoax, but there it is. That's cool. And then we'll also get the, again, right, an opportunity to vote on the outfit for Cinderella. Do I follow the World Cup? No, I do not. I know that it's going on right now. I know that there's a lot of people involved in like FIFA fandom, as you know, you guys are more entitled to. I used to watch soccer a little bit, but like I never really got into it, or sorry, football. But for me personally, I do not follow FIFA. I don't follow any sports. I was really big into like extreme sports, like snowboarding, skateboarding, stuff like that. But even then, I still don't really, you know, I don't watch any of that stuff anymore. Dude, holy shit, I did not expect there to be another outfit. You know, I will say this as well. Dude, stop ringing my doorbell, please. Holy moly, people. I should probably put my phone on silent, maybe. I don't know if that came through the microphone or not, but now it's muted. Anyways, this outfit here for EH, I'm not a fan. I don't know if you guys are or not,
The outer rim.
but I'm not a fan of this outfit.
I don't know if I really deserve to be called that.
I like the hairstyle. I hate the glasses. I also don't like what they did with like the pants and the midsection. It feels weird, you know? It feels weird. And I don't know. Even the way that she's holding the gun just looks like weird, right? Like it's not the worst. Yeah, exactly. This is EH. It's spoiler alert, Elysian Harper. The summer skins are very close. You are right, and there are summer iterations of characters coming out very, very soon. Okay, so we need to save. But I am still holding strong to my decision to not spend any further on gems. So the only gems that I am getting now are literally from playing the game, doing the events, and then also participating in events on blah blah link. Okay? So if you guys see me randomly get a reward or whatever in my mail whenever I'm doing a stream or a video or whatever, it's more than likely because I was participating in like community giveaway events or community events, creator events or whatever else on blah blah link. So I usually tend to like repost stuff that I put on YouTube over on blah blah link, and then that like classifies as content creation towards those events, and I have gotten a lot of rewards through that, so that's a really cool thing to do. Anyways, that's just an explanation of what went on there. I've got a lot of other stuff too that I love to do in this game. This is one thing that I've been trying to like work on. I have a horrible rank, but I just kind of let it do its own thing here, right? I'm very much looking forward to Story 2 for Archranger. I want to see where things go now that you know, our teammates are meeting up and everything. That's gonna be freaking cool. Holy smokes, dude, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. That's so weird. Anyways, well then, interesting, very interesting. Can I refresh again? I'm just gonna keep refreshing until I run out of space, like now. Okay, we're good. Yeah, dude, I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with Shift Up. There's a lot of things on the horizon that I want to see. Things that obviously we have recently seen, but like Blood Rain, which is like the biggest topic for me right now. I really want to see more of that game, man. I need to see more. I know that we're probably not going to see more for a while, but it looks freaking great. And now I understand, again, a lot of the references with the arm blade and, you know, everything that goes on with, like, Evie's design and the certain animations of her twirling through the railings whenever she's, like, diving up. Like, I know a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, that's very close to, like, Ghost in the Shell or whatever. Yes, but it's also, like, animations that are quite literally ripped right from Alita Battle Joy. We do get to see a lot of that stuff referenced, and I am all for it, dude. It looks freaking cool. Arknight's Enfield? I have not done anything with Arknight's Enfield since Zhuang Fangyi released. I believe that's her name. I recruited her, and then I stopped playing. My reasoning behind not playing it anymore is because it was very dialogue heavy, and like the story for me just wasn't hitting, man. I don't know how else to put it. It wasn't hitting the way that I was expecting it to, right? I don't know. I had high hopes for it, and then it failed to deliver. For my own personal taste, it's really well done in terms of like a graphical design. The music I do find is decent. But like, it just there's certain things that grab my attention, and there's certain things that don't. And as much as I did like Arknight's Enfield, face value, I couldn't get past some certain aspects of it, and that's why I made the ultimate decision to just like stop playing it. I uninstalled it from my console, from my computer, and I'm just like, you know what? If I ever get back to it, I'll get back to it. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. There's certain games that really hook my interest, and unfortunately, that wasn't one that stuck, you know? I really did have high hopes for it, man. I really wanted it to be the next big thing, and it just kind of fell flat, right? I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever go back, but maybe. We'll see. I still have to check it, like, NTE as well. Like, a lot of people were asking me if I eventually tried out Neverness to Everness, and I still have not at all. Like, I literally have not touched it, so that might be something as well that I get around to at some point in the future. Dude, what are these rolls? I want to try it out just to see what it's like and form my own opinion. That is something that, you know, I do hope to cover over here on the channel as well. Maybe I'll do a stream for that or something at some point. But I still have yet to try it out. I hear that a lot of people just treat it more of a casual experience and not anything that's like, you gotta play it, you know? It kind of is my fault a little bit though, Lias. It really is. It's just because I've been busy, and then usually whenever I try to do a stream or whatever, where I'm using Restream now, it often asks me to create a thumbnail, and I'm guilty of like just getting down here, setting up my lights, turning on my computer, getting everything situated, and then I'm just like, man, I don't want to make a thumbnail right now. I just want to hit go live and I want to stream, you know? Like, I don't want to have to do this. Like, and then I've got a family that I'm like trying to like set aside time for and everything as well. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if now's the time, right? And I keep procrastinating. I think that's my biggest issue, is that I just, every single time I try to set aside some sort of like time or to stream something new or cover something different, I get a little bit discouraged, and I'm like, do I really want to cover this? Like, is my urge strong enough to cover this game, or do I just want to keep covering the things that I know and love, right? Like, I don't really feel obligated enough, or even like, what's the word for it? Educated. I don't feel educated enough to be covering or talking about games that I don't keep up on, and that's one thing that I am incredibly guilty about when it comes to my channel, and that's something that goes back, honestly, as far as Genshin. I initially started playing Genshin with the full intent of like keeping up on all of the lore and everything else, right? And listen, it's not that I don't answer you on purpose, Filippo. I honestly, God, I really do not log into Discord like ever. The only times that I normally go on Discord is if I receive something in one of the creator groups that I'm a part of, then I might be on Discord, and then outside of that, I normally never go on Discord, like, ever. it's just not something I use, man. Honestly, to contact companies for the most part, that's about it. Dude, I literally deleted almost all my social media, okay? I don't have X or Twitter anymore. I don't have Facebook. I don't have freaking anything, dude. Instagram, nothing. I've got none of it. I don't want any of it. I am perfectly fine being the person that can sit down at a table, hang out with friends, and look them in the eye and chat with them person to person, rather than everybody just sitting there like, yeah, cool. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, did you see this TikTok that I found? Like, dude, this is so freaking funny. Whoa, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels so disconnected, man. Maybe that's just me and showing signs of my age or whatever, right? Or the time that I grew up in or something, but, dude, I don't know. I don't get the appeal of it, right? For me, it's just, like, I used to try to keep up with social media and stuff like that, and then I was getting a bunch of recommendations and stuff in my feed that I didn't really like care to see and stuff. I'm not trying to make you feel attacked either. It's just, that's just how I am, right? Like, I would rather have that face-to-face person connection, and obviously, yes, we do not have that luxury hanging out here, chatting with you guys online or whatever, right? And it is a choice. It is my own personal choice to not go that route when it does come to, you know, me and having social media or interacting with people on a daily basis, or having, you know, being up to date on the latest trends or memes or whatever else, right? Like, I went through that phase, and I've found so much peace, dude, just not being engrossed in that world anymore, you know? To me, it's so much more rewarding to just be able to sit down, dude, and enjoy my life, right? Like, getting to watch my kids and just seeing their reactions to certain things and stuff, and watching them grow up, man, it's been awesome to not have to constantly be like, I'm looking at my phone and then I'm missing out on everything else beyond my phone, right? Like, I don't know, I hate that so much. It's something that I've grown to dislike, and it's probably something to do with just how much I love barbecue. Okay. I know That's gonna sound very weird to somebody out there. But it's literally just because of the fact that I love sitting down and just sharing food with people, right? And it's nice to watch people try my barbecue and see their reaction to, like, the food that I put in front of them, and then we get to sit down and have a conversation about it. Like, I had one friend over recently. Him and his girlfriend came over for the first time in you know, ever, because I just never ever got around to hanging out with them, and, you know, it was something I intended on doing for years. It just never ever panned out. He came over and he tried smoked brisket for the very first time. And his reaction was priceless. Absolutely priceless. And I would not be able to live my life knowing that there was things out there like that that I get to see and experience somebody else seeing or tasting or trying, and then, you know, just trying to record it so I can remember it or something, or, you know, hunt the moose! Hunt the moose! I don't moose hunt, dude. I would never kill an animal. That's just how I am, okay? I'm sorry. I can't. I don't think I have it in me, man. I really don't. I don't. Why did I just combine those? I don't even need it. I don't think I have it in me. I really don't. But moose hunting is a very big thing around where I live. I've got friends that hunt moose. My brother hunts moose, but for me, eh. And I don't think I would ever, like, throw a moose on the smoker either, right? But that is something I do intend on doing when it does warm up a little bit more outside. I want to bring you guys outside, and then that way we can hang out and I can smoke some meats and show you guys how I actually do barbecue. I think that would be a freaking cool stream, man. Just hanging out, chilling in the gazebo, smoking meats, talking about games, showing you guys all the high quality barbecue I can produce that you guys won't get a chance to experience, and get the gloat about that and rub that in your face. Look at all this barbecue you can't have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But no, dude, again, just getting back to what I was saying, right? It's not that I don't, like, it's not that I don't want to be using Discord or whatever, right? It's just I don't have that desire as much anymore. I'll tell you when I use Discord the most. When I was playing Final Fantasy XIV and I needed to coordinate with my fellow guild or teammates, party members, whatever, for, like, you know, high-end raids or whatever. That's when I used to use it. And then I stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV, so that's that was pretty much the nail in the coffin there for why I don't really use that anymore. It's just I don't have a need for it anymore. I know I'm doing horrible. I'm literally just shooting shit here while we're playing this game again. I haven't even used my ability yet. But it's just fun to chat to you guys, right? So I don't know, dude. I'm as real as I can be, okay? I am me 100%, 1000%. I am me. And I'll never change that, okay? I don't care how successful the channel gets at any point in time. Whenever you guys are here, this is what you're getting. You're getting me, okay? All I'll say is that I am incredibly excited about a lot of stuff on the horizon. I can't wait until the weather warms up so that way we can do a stream outside and chill out there. I had half the minds even to just go out there and set up my phone and record a video, just hanging out and chatting with you guys in a different environment than this room, because pretty much everything on this channel has literally been me in this room. If you are a longtime NIKKE viewer and you've seen a video that I uploaded way back when about a summer event where we were doing, like, the grilling mini game with the skewers, then you may have seen me cooking some stuff, okay? If you paid attention and watched that long, I know that it is definitely one of my lower viewed videos, but if you go back and you watch that one, you get to see me grill up some skewers for one of the first times, and I completely screwed that one up, but it turned out pretty good. But I screwed it up because I didn't, like, soak the skewers and they kind of burned up, right? But dude, it was a fun mini game. It was awesome. Listen, I love grilling meats. So as soon as I saw a mini game about, like, charcoal skewers, I don't have a yakitori grill, mind you, nor do I cook on charcoal. But I have a smoker, and my smoker has, like, this handle that I can use it to open up the baffle plate or deflector plate, and it allows flames to come up and sear whatever I'm cooking over that one like section of my grill. So that's the cool thing about my smoker. It's not just a smoker. It also acts as like what am I trying to say? A barbecue. It acts as a barbecue. It's pretty damn cool. But that's something that I think I did show off in that video as well. So again, you know, check out that video if you want to see my grill. But I do fully intend on at least doing a little stream where we're hanging out outside. I'll probably set up like my projector or something, because I've got like this big projection screen out in my gazebo, and I usually like game on that or whatever, or just watch shows or whatever while I'm chilling out there, having a couple drinks, chilling in the sun, dude. Grills, smoking some meats, like maybe I'll do some ribs or something. And we'll just have a chill time out there at some point in the future, okay? While we talk about gaming and whatever else. So that's something else to look forward to. But more than anything on the channel, I've been kind of just bowling around ideas about like where to go from here and what to do. And I do want to stream more often, especially now that I have like stream or restream, sorry. So I purchased a subscription to Restream. I am fully intending on making use of it and trying to do streams more often, both YouTube and Twitch. So again, if you guys want to catch me on either of those platforms, it's very much appreciated. I'm trying to go a little more active when it comes to the channel whenever I can set aside time. I do want to make it more frequent, because I'll be 100% like up straight with you guys right now, like upfront and honest. I have not been having the easiest time recently, you know, with a lot of things, and I'm sure that this goes for pretty much everybody, when it comes to like inflation of like food prices and so on and so forth, stuff that I've complained about over here on the channel before. It has been very difficult times. I am making do. I am definitely not like hurting, but I definitely need to try to look for other sources of income to help out, to alleviate some of that stress and everything. So that's why I am definitely fixating a little bit more on trying to like be more active and stuff like that. I'm not going to like accept every single ad opportunity I get, as I've also stated earlier in the stream. I'm not trying to sell out. I'm not trying to like plague you guys with stuff. But I just want to have more content available where we can just sit down, chat, hang out, feel like you guys have a reason to come back and hang out with me and check out whatever I'm doing, or keep up to date on stuff that I've been doing. And, you know, we can have that cool little hangout from time to time. If not every day, then every other day, where we can just do our thing, and it allows me to just make some passive income on the side as well. So it's like win-win, right? We get to hang out, talk about games, chill, and then I can also alleviate a little bit of stress when it comes to trying to keep up with like groceries and whatever else, right? It's been a massive amount of things that I've been like juggling recently, and it has not been fun. It's been stressful times, all right. But I am fine. Rest assured, I am fine. I am not bumming you guys or you know, asking for handouts or any of that stuff. I just ask you guys to hang out with me, check out the channel, watch the videos, whatever else, right? And I am not saying that in a derogatory sense. I'm just saying like I am good, but trying to be more active and trying to grow the channel and trying to do more over here is beneficial all around. That's the intention. That's what I'm going with. We're going to try to do as best as we can to put out as much content as we can. We're going to just try to really grow the channel. And my goal currently, as I have not had a chance to state on the channel yet, is that I want to at least hit 10,000 subscribers by hopefully the end of the summer, if not the end of the year. We are currently like 6,600 and something subscribers right now on YouTube. And it is growing, and it's cool to see, because a lot of new faces have been introduced to the channel through some reactions I've done recently, and it's very reassuring to me that I could potentially make this a potential career in the future, right? Like, it really does feel evident. It feels real to me. It feels tangible that I could eventually get this channel to a place where maybe I don't have to worry about going to work 3 o'clock in the morning and working for, 8 to 9 hours every single day. And then I can just get up and record content or stream and hang out with you guys for those 8 to 10 hours a day, rather than just doing a 2 to 3 hour stream every here and there. Like, wouldn't it be cool to eventually get to a point where I could be doing this every single day, and this could be my job, that's the dream to me, right? That is what my end goal is. I really do hope that it does get to that point, and if it never does, it never does. At least I gave it my best shot. But that is my intention with, like, wanting to be more active and wanting to put up more content, and the reasoning why I was discussing about, like, doing a bulk amount of reactions on a single day and then spreading out those reactions throughout the week for you guys to view or whatever else, right? That is one way to make sure that there is always a stream of steady content coming in on the channel, and I think that's a great way to help grow the channel as well. More frequent streams if possible. Pragmata, I was discussing a little bit earlier as well. Filippo, I do intend on completing it, but I think I'm going to do it my own time. Just because, like, I've been trying to complete the challenges, and they have gotten me to a point where I've been so heated I have literally had to leave the house because I am not great at it. I want to cover more standalone titles. I just don't feel like right now, currently, with the audience that we do have on the channel, that is a great way for me to, like, focus my attention. It seems very much primarily that people want to see gacha games, and specifically from what my poll has shown, it seems to be NIKKE, Honkai Star Rail, and a little bit of the audience wants to see, like, some Genshin content. So that's kind of where my focus is shifted right now. I would love to do standalone games. I have so much stuff in my backlog that I need to cover, and, like, stuff that I want to get completed that I haven't had an opportunity to. I have, like, nothing left to do in NIKKE right now, so we're gonna actually jump over to the PlayStation 5 so that way I can show you guys some stuff that I'm talking about, alright? And we can stop, we can talk about it. Maybe I'll go into Pragmata right now if you want to see it. I don't care, dude. If I can find a controller that works, because apparently 2 of my controllers don't work, I will be right back. Give me a second. There we go, that's better. I got a controller that works now. I don't know if it's charged or not, but you know what? We'll go for it. I did not finish Pragmata. I am working on it. I got to a very big story reveal that I kind of expected anyways. It was very predictable, in my opinion. So, not really like, oh my god, wow, oh, I'm so shocked. The story's been good. It's been good. I don't think it's my favorite story yet, but maybe the ending will get me. I have no idea. I just completed the Luna Mines, so I feel like the next place I'm going to is some sort of like central thing or something to do with Edis. I'm not going to get into spoilers, but anyways, I'm going to close that out. We're going to swap to face cam, so that way that's not all screwy. I'll try to get everything else going on over here with the 4K 60 Pro. I don't even know if that's even running. Is that running yet? Let's see. Yep, it's running. We're good. Okay, cool. Let's get that off screen now, and then I can swap back. And I'm currently losing my voice too, which is fantastic. Why is it not there? Okay, there we go. We're good. So again, I've been playing Pragmata. Not a lot of it, but the training missions have been kind of setting me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's been infuriating, to say the least. I have not played any Star Rail. I do intend on playing some more of this and streaming some more of it as well. I do want to get caught up in the story at some point. Talking about backlog games, alright? Like, this is another backlog game that I have. Obviously, I've beaten the original, but I want to play through the Zodiac Age because I have not played through the Zodiac Age. I want to play through Final Fantasy VI again. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I haven't had a chance to play through that again. I want to do my third playthrough of Stellar Blade. It is quite literally my favorite game on the PS5. I want to play through it again. I don't know if I will stream that, but maybe. We'll see. I want to get caught up on Genshin. I haven't been caught up on Genshin. I want to play through Lunar, the remastered collection. I've only played 11 hours of it. I got Star Ocean to cover. I've played 2 hours the intro, dude. I still have not completed the Ivalice Chronicles, which this is one of my favorite games of all time. Dude, I've just got so freaking many games in my backlog that I need to complete. I don't feel like I'll ever get around to it. And it kind of sucks, man. Being like, you know, I wanna complete them. What do you mean, brah? 6, dude, 6 is fantastic. It's like one of the best games ever. One of the best games of all time, okay? The best. It's legendary. But anyway, we've got like Pragmata stuff. I'm 75% of the way through the game according to that like little marker thingy down here. But I've been like messing around with this a little bit. I haven't really made a ton of progress. Like I said, I literally just completed the Luna Mines. I took it like that big freaking underground worm thingin', and it wasn't like the most difficult battle. I was expecting it to be a little more difficult, but like it was pretty cool. So far, I gotta say, it is a good game. I do really appreciate it. I do feel like I want to play a little bit of Stellar Blade now that I talked about it, though. I don't know. I gotta get back into Stellar Blade. This is keeping with the theme of Shift Up, okay? Which is kind of what my discussion point was here today. Talking about Shift Up and Blood Rain and all that stuff, right? I know what you guys are here for. You guys are not here for engaging stories. You guys are here for asses. I know. I understand. We are all here for the cake, okay? That's why you guys play NIKKE. I know. I understand. I know what it is. It's all about the cake. But, anyways, I'm working on a third playthrough of Stellar Blade on PC as well. I do not. I wish. You're here for the story? I am also here for the plot. But no, really, the plot is fantastic. I am excited for Stellar Blade Blood Rain. I'm excited for more stuff. And holy crap, dude, I really went off on a tangent, didn't I? What I was trying to say is that I'm not expecting to see anything for a long time when it comes to Stellar Blade Blood Rain, because it is very early in development. But I did my research. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see more. I have been playing through, like I said, a third time on Stellar Blade. I am expecting to not see anything about any of these games going forward for a little bit at least. And then eventually we will more than likely see some information regarding Project Spirits, which is another Shift Up game that we have talked about a little bit over here on the channel. Why am I on normal mode? Why am I on normal mode? That doesn't make sense. Anyways, I got ousted. I just ousted myself. I'm playing on normal mode, guys. I'm not very talented at this game, okay? But anyway, okay, we're on Pro Max setting. We're good. That's the way it looks best. I have played the crap out of this game. I'm very much looking forward to some news on Project Spirits, which I'm hoping to see in the near future. I'm hoping Gamescom, which is around the corner, and if not by Gamescom, then maybe by TGS, possibly. What else do we have? Did we got like PAX or something coming up? I don't know if PAX is around the corner. But probably PAX or TGS or Gamescom. We'll probably hear something, or maybe even like all the way to the Game Awards before we hear something about Project Spirits, which is an open world gacha game that's going to be developed by Shift Up, right? It seems to be set in a more Eastern style setting. Holy crap, I just almost fell over the edge not paying attention to what I'm doing. I feel like maybe I should probably change the title of what I'm actually playing to, right? I need mods, dude. I need mods to edit the games that I am playing. I really need mods, and this is a perfect reason why I need mods, right? All these people coming in here advertising AI shit. Get out of my channel, man. Get out of my channel. That's all I can say. But anyways, point I'm trying to make here is that I want to see. What am I trying to say? I need mods to help me out so that way I don't have to be trying to man all these battle stations all by myself. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And I want to see updates for games that I love and enjoy. And I do feel like I'm eventually gonna end up really liking what I'm gonna see for Project Spirits at some point, right? This is a spoiler, by the way, so if you guys haven't been caught up, then sorry. Massive spoiler alert. I freaking love this game, dude. I could quite literally play Stellar Blade from start to finish on repeat. It's one of those games for me. That's how much I love this game. It is quite honestly the game that I go to as like a comfort game. So I am very excited about Blood Rain. I probably should change his outfit if I don't want to get demonetized or reported to, maybe. It's a little risque.
That's enough, NIKKE.
But this is one of the outfits that's only available whenever you play through it for a third time, so... Just trying to show off the goods. Alright, trying to show off the appeal of playing through it a third time. That's all.
No. There's no way.
I believe this is also the point that I left off watching Maximilian Dude playing through Stellar Blade as well. So, trying to keep caught up with his playthrough because I'm interested to see what he thinks of the game eventually. One of my biggest gripes with Max recently has been like the fact that he has been waited so long to play through this game. Dude, I'm getting whopped. Walloped. Oof. Right, I'm on hard mode now. Whoops. I'm gonna need to be a little more responsive with my actions. Holy crap, I narrowly dodged that. And this is not even the hard part of the fight. Oof. Yo! Get him! Get him! Dude, I love this fight, and the music is so damn good, too. I hope you guys can hear it. I need to get away ASAP. Oof! Please no. Please no. Stay away with the laser blades, okay? Oof! Oh, I missed the repulse. Rip. No, no, no. Ow! Holy crap, dude. Almost my entire life bar gone. That is a powerful attack. I need better upgrades ASAP. Come on, transition already into phase 2. I know it's coming. Stun you. Let's get that shield gone. Oh! Holy crap, dude. Is the third time New Game Plus Plus even harder, I wonder? Very interesting. Maybe this is why I was playing through on normal mode. I'm afraid. Holy shoot, dude. Okay. I didn't know what was going on there. Oof. Bonk. Don't you dare bonk me on the ground. I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm trying to free you from these NIKKE infections or whatever it is. I don't know, dude. I've been talking a lot with people in the comments as well on the Blood Rain video. Just about like theories about where the story could be going and everything. And there's been some pretty cool, interesting information that a lot of you guys have accrued through like other videos and so on and so forth. Like descriptions and like IGN's video for the Blood Rain trailer and everything. Like there's stuff that I had no idea about. So it's always nice to converse with everybody about theories and our expectations for upcoming games, right? Dude, the freaking characters in this game are so... They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Alright. Oof! Please don't hurt me. Trying to get that shield out. Dude, I feel like I'm doing like no damage to the shields at all. Holy crap, dude. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. It looked like a prequel. It's definitely not a prequel. From what we determine or decipher from the various trailers that have been put out for for Blood Rain so far, it takes place according to what we have seen on the colony. It literally follows canonically with the story of Stellar Blade. It follows a specific ending from what has been indicated, and it's going to be very interesting, dude. I can't wait to see how the story unfolds. I want to see if there's going to be any like character cameos and how they tie into, the original game. I feel like there's a lot of really cool stuff that we're going to see in Stellar Blade Blood Rain. I truly do think that is going to be a legendary game. Woof. Oh, are you going to swoop at me now? Ah, damn it! I did not dodge in time. Come at me. I'm just trying to like dodge and block every 2 seconds because I know it's inevitable that I'm going to get hit. There goes your wing. Woof. Rip. Atiba core secured. See, I could play the game on hard mode. Doesn't need to be on normal. But anyway, some really interesting information, like I said, that we've been all talking about, right? There's a lot of like religious connotations as well from what we've seen with the Blood Rain trailer. Stuff talking about, even some biblical references from what some commenters have filled me in on.
I've been waiting.
Very interesting stuff, I'll say that much. It was a short trailer, but it showed a lot.
No.
I should play Elden Ring? I am not very good at Souls-like games or Souls games, Harold, so I have not played Elden Ring. I was tempted, and then I remembered how bad I did with Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne, and I did not do well with those titles.
A favor.
I did not do well with them at all. They're very unforgiving.
My memories.
I do feel like Stellar Blade is the perfect balanced difficulty for me.
Will the memory stick be destroyed?
I don't know why I'm watching the cutscenes. It's probably just for you guys. I already know the entirety of the story pretty damn good. Playing through this now for
in that case,
technically the 5th time, but the 6th time really.
to space. Taki!
I get the story. It's not Elden Ring with anime girls. There's more forgivingness to the level design, checkpoints, the frequency of that, item usage,
May your memories live on.
the difficulty, the attack and parry timings. There's a lot. There's a lot more forgiving nature in Stellar Blade, in my opinion. From what I understand, at least. From conversing with other people that have played Elden Ring, Elden Ring's got a little bit more difficulty tied to it. It looks really interesting, I'll say that. But there's also, like, a lot of story is hidden within the text of, like, items and stuff like that when it comes to the Souls series, like, from Soft Games. And that's not something that I tend to really enjoy, is, like, reading it a ton. I did read almost all the dialogue, however, in this game, when it comes to, like, hidden collectibles and stuff like that. I didn't really make much sense of a lot of it, but, like, going through this game multiple times, I am starting to draw,
Is this the work of the Elder?
I'm starting to connect all the dots, is what I'm trying to say,
Look at her memories.
when it comes to, like, certain memory sticks that we get to witness from fallen Legion members or fallen angels that we've seen in this game as well, right?
It feels different.
That
from
there
the
are some of them that are talking about some very important key points that you wouldn't otherwise know unless you play through the game in its entirety at least once.
Black wings. It's the one that attacked Taki and me. It has to be. But why?
The ads are,
I cannot feel this.
they're frequent. They're frequent, I'll say that much.
Why does it hate
But
us?
so they are on Twitch as well.
Unusual for natives
I mean,
to find themselves at odds with humans.
It's unfortunate, but you know, it helps me nudge you guys into getting the membership. Sorry.
The same goes for the other Alpha native.
I'm not a money grubber, but it helps, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's not that expensive for a membership, but anyways, the point that I'm trying to say is that YouTube Premium members like myself don't have to deal with that at all. But if you have Amazon Prime and you can use your Twitch Prime
This time, the hypercell
for this little old guy's channel, you won't get hands over there anymore because of that, right? That's a nice perk.
abyss of
Just saying. But anyways,
one won't be easy.
I am incredibly excited about
Let's hurry.
future gaming stuff on the channel. Reactions, video game content related to various different developers, stuff that I want to cover, stuff I want to talk about. Also, again, just chilling out with you guys and you know, having chats and conversations about what's just been going on in our day-to-day life, and you know, talking about me raging out and barbecuing and whatever else. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Dude, look at this freaking Scarlet outfit, man. This is NIKKE related. Come on, you can get behind this. That's a cool Scarlet outfit. That's a cool Rappy outfit. And then we got other... see, this variant? This variant is only for playing through the game a third time, right? There's incentives for you to play through Stellar Blade multiple times, which is what I am doing, okay? Some freaking cool outfit alterations and options. Dude, like, look at this! That's a sick diving suit. This is the Planet Diving Suit 5th. And then there's the 6th. And then there's the 3rd and the 7th. But there's also a cool little reference that I seen in the Blood Rain trailer where Evie has the number 8 on her outfit. So I wonder if she's going to be a part of the 8th diving unit. I wonder. Maybe. But she's also got this other logo on her outfit that says CDDP. And I don't know what that's referencing, but that could have something to do with the colony as well, right? This one just says Eon? Regain Eon module. That's different. I don't know if there's anything else in this game that references anything that we may see in... yes, it's a sea of stars. Come on, Harold. Everybody knows that's the sea. That's a really cool outfit, man. I like that alteration. But anyways, that's why I'm playing through this a third time. I just want to get all of the other like outfit alterations and to complete the catalog of what I believe is 100+ outfits in this game for Eve. And again, that also kind of ties back into me talking about Evie and her design in Blood Rain and wanting to see how much customization is going to be implemented in that. This is a freaking cool outfit alteration. I want to see how much customizability there's going to be when it comes to her design and her appearance, right? Again, we get to see a lot of that here. Dude, the Dorothy outfit, freaking awesome. Anise outfit, Modernia outfit, Alice outfit. Freaking legendary, dude. Legendary. We're going to play through as Alice. I'm going to change her hair. We're gonna, see, this is what I'm talking about, right? You don't like the hair for Evie? Well, there's probably going to be different hair options as well in the game, right? And different, like, colors that you can change your hair and whatever else. There's a reason. There's a reason to not care so much about the design like some people have, okay? You can make the character look the way you want. It looks freaking awesome. That is a nice outfit. Alice, everybody's beloved Rabbity.
From first-hand experience, it is not an easy fight.
I'm aware of that.
Man, Alice sounds different in this game for some reason.
And I will make it pay.
That's the kind of mistake you can't...
What?
Just shut up! I want to continue on with the story. Come on, man. I don't want to listen. Dude, he's the CEO, right? He's the CEO of Shift Up. And I believe a lot of the staff that's designing the characters for Nikke and everything now are they not like women? Am I wrong in believing that? I believe the like art director or whatever or character designer is a woman. I think, which is crazy, dude. This freaking Scarlet outfit, sick. His wife also used to design characters as well, right? Kyung Tae Kim. His wife also used to design characters, as far as I'm aware. At least I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Somebody correct me.
You're the angel. You wouldn't.
Dude, and that's another cool thing that I picked up on
You have power.
with Alita
That's why
watching
you
that
can
movie.
continue with your mission
The
without
characters
giving up.
refer to Alita as Angel.
I do
And I'm like,
understand
dude,
my ability to handle missions on my
it makes
own,
so much sense now.
but it's what has to be done.
And they came
What I have to do.
from
That's why
this
I
like
pick up.
floating
Nothing more, nothing less.
island in the sky, essentially, right? So
Why are you talking like that?
the angels came from the sky,
Simple.
just kind of like how the angels in this game came from the colony,
To save
from the
myself.
sky. Dude,
The night
genius,
still haunts me.
genius.
Diva shot lightning everywhere. They went down one after another, like bowling pins, helpless.
Yeah, it's like floating city. It's called Zolom or something,
The
right?
Expedition or my comrades.
I paid attention to the movie I watched before going live.
Back to Zion while the captain bought time. I'm a coward.
That's enough.
That's enough. Come on, I'll beat up the Natiba. Don't worry about him.
Ruins in the great.
All right.
Oh, it's the one on top of the building. I remember what it's talking about. There's a really cool, like, unique animation as well for the Scarlet outfit. Which, again, there's so many, like, nice attention to detail things when it comes to Stellar Blade, man, that I really appreciate, dude. Obviously, you know, it is the same developer. It is Shift Up, after all. But it's just really nice to see that they appreciate the fans and they're giving us stuff that we appreciate and enjoy as well, right? This lady is crazy.
Hurry up. If I jump from here, I'll die.
This lady is
Is
crazy.
this better? To die like this? Or become some Natiba's dinner on the journey to the oasis?
Dude, she's crazy. Did I say that yet?
Stop thinking so negatively.
She's crazy.
Angel! I'm so sorry about this. I wasn't actually going to jump.
She was probably actually going to jump.
What's the matter?
Angel, have you ever been in love?
What? Love?
I was in love once. Truly in love. There was no storm we could not weather as long as we...
I'm going to spoil the storyline for you.
By a Natiba.
You go and you try to find her long-lost love, and then you find his memory stick, and when you bring it back to her, she gets really creepy and like, finally, we're together again. Like it's creepy. It's very creepy.
There, in the cold water.
She's crazy.
I shouldn't have done what I did. The guilt eats away at me day after day. I couldn't.
It's very creepy.
You do what anyone else
I gotta
says.
keep moving on. But again, there's some really
Might be damaged.
It's all right.
questionable characters in this game as well, right? And I'm hoping that we get to see some of that like twisted nature as well
Do that for
in
me.
Blood
There's
Rain.
no guarantee that I'll be able to.
I'm guaranteeing you that there's gonna be some like horror storylines on full display in that game as well. Just judging by what we've seen so far, there's gonna be some twisted stuff. There was twisted stuff in this game, and there's some dark story things, man. If you really like look into it when it comes to Stellar Blade, I'm just running to the wasteland so that way I can show you guys the burst animation for the Scarlet outfit. It's freaking cool, dude. And also, it was really cool to see that if you got the NIKKE DLC, you could find little like NIKKE soundtrack thingies around the world, and at the camp, you can change the music right here, and you can actually play stuff from NIKKE, such as. I don't want to cry though. I don't really like Colorless. I don't know why they added that one in here. Like, it's okay, but like it's not really like a standout track for me when it comes to NIKKE. Lovely Lonely Cat, on the other hand. Now that's a vibe. This is not colorless. We have brown. Brown is a color. We got good old meditation. That's a good one. And then we got Good Day Commander. This is my, it's actually my alarm on my phone to wake me up every morning. Look, this world is full of brown. It's not colorless. It's brown. Brown. And then, you see that like, lift over there in the distance? That orbital elevator? That also very much reminds me of the design of Zolom in Alita. So I also caught that reference as well. It looks very similar, right? In nature, it looks similar. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same, but it's very similar. I think that was a cool little thing that I caught. Dude, my health bar is massive. The hyper tube? Or you mean the pipe hanging from the bottom? Woof. No. Oh, man. The repulse? Boom. I'm trying to get my burst meat. Oh, wait, my burst is there. Whoops. My bad. Okay, so I'll activate the boost or burst on the next enemy. So I'm going to show you guys what is cool about this. Because normally when you hit like L3 and R3, you transform. But when you have the Scarlet outfit on, specifically I believe the hairstyle, maybe it's the entirety of it. You have to have both, maybe? I don't know. Somebody correct me. But if you hit the two of them, this happens. Is that not freaking cool? That's so freaking cool in my opinion, man. I love that shit so much. Holy moly. That is just lovely. Like, the Yojimo, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Dude, it's so freaking cool, man. I love that. That Scarlet move is just beautiful. Fleetly fading, right? Poof. That was badass. Absolutely badass. I can still act like we're playing NIKKE though, if you guys want, right? I'll play NIKKE. Let's go Elysian. We're still playing NIKKE. We're definitely not playing Stellar Blade. This is NIKKE. It's just enhanced. This is the enhanced version of NIKKE. And Rappy's on the go, and she's got a gun. Yep, this is this is still technically NIKKE. Yes. No worries, man. No worries. Have a good rest. I appreciate you stopping by, as always. Ow! Hey, why does Rappy have a sword? That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Why am I still in combat? Man, Rappy is really good with a gun. Yep, definitely. But also, just gonna show you something down here, I believe. Is it down here? It's over in this direction. There's a cool little thing that we can experience together, okay? I know we probably already have anyways in the past, but I'm gonna go find it again anyways. So that way I can show you guys a really cool thing about having the NIKKE DLC. Ah! Oh man, my aim is poor. I missed every shot I took, dude. Every shot. Emil is just too slippery. I couldn't get him. Oh, dude. If that is not indicative of how well I am at FPS games or third person, you know. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, this is not a colorless world. This is a freaking cool world. This is not even Stellar Blade. This is NIKKE. That's what this is. This is NIKKE. Watch. I'll prove it. Proof. This is NIKKE. Yeah, dude, I love NIKKE. This is NIKKE upgraded. Okay. Yep, we're still playing NIKKE. 100%. This is NIKKE. Uh-oh. Gotta use our assist, okay? These are my burst abilities. We gotta defeat the projectiles and the raged enemies, and I gotta make sure this guy doesn't try to silence me or something. I don't even know if he does that, but you know, we're gonna make sure he doesn't anyways. Wish we could move from cover to cover in NIKKE. Well, what are you talking about? This is NIKKE, Harold. You can. This is NIKKE. I promise you. And this is how bad my aim is in NIKKE as well. This is the same game. I promise. Yeah, it's NIKKE 2.0. It is. It truly is. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what this is. My burst gauge is almost full again. We're gonna use a different ability this time around though. I gotta get behind cover. Ah man, they're heat seeking. That's not good. All right, let's go with this one. We're gonna upgrade our shots. Firepower. Firepower. Pow, pow, pow. That was a freaking cool ability, man. And I don't know if it's as good as the aerial support, though, right? I feel like the aerial support is pretty damn good. Could you imagine if, like, the NIKKE stages were actually, like, this involved? And if it was, like, this, there was this much substance to the encounters? Wouldn't that be crazy? So you even got the same targeting indicators and everything, man. Freaking awesome. Blade beam? I don't know if that's the first time I've ever used that ability or not, but it feels like it may be. Oof. Dude, this behemoth is mad at me. We're gonna swap one last time, and I think we're gonna take him out. Boom, 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 boom. And that is how you play NIKKE properly, okay? I think I'm gonna probably be like #1 on the leaderboard for that round. And we even got a can of Anissa soda. Yo. I love NIKKE. It's the best. It is the best. Maleficent beast? Like the dragon? Why does it say that there's a can of soda over? I mean, do I not have double? Okay, I was gonna say. Actually, I already have all 49 of them anyways. So I really don't need to get that can of soda up there because I know that's definitely where it wants me to go. But anyways, I'm also gonna show you that there are different colors in this world other than brown. I promise. I'll go show you. There are different colors in Stellar Blade than brown. Brown's just a prominent color in the wasteland and the desert. And contrary to popular belief, they are actually both different biomes. Imagine that. A barren wasteland is not the same as a barren desert. Okay? Not the same. Completely different. Completely different. So anybody that says that, oh yeah, all the areas are very much alike in Stellar Blade, you're wrong. It doesn't matter that there's two segments that are very much heavily inspired by Resident Evil, you know, Abyssal of War, and I can't remember the name of the other one. Something else, Abyss or something. Yep, they look completely different. Completely different. Anyways, we're gonna go to the boss challenge, so that way I can show you guys that there's other colors in this world than brown. I obviously, right now in this file, cannot show you any more than what I've just recently shown you. We can change our look though, right? We're gonna do that. Let's go for... I want to wear something cool looking. Like really cool looking. So let's check out one of these third playthrough options. See which one I like best. I think I already know which one I'm gonna go with. I really like that one, man. I freaking love the design of that. I really like this one a lot, though. I'm going with the Shadow Kunoichi. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that, but that's what I'm going with. And this is my go-to hairstyle, too. So, we're going to save like that, and then we're going to go to boss mode. Exit main menu. Sure. It's probably going to revert me back to Rappy anyways, because I actually didn't sit down and save the game again. But in boss challenge mode, you guys can see all the different bosses that I've beaten, and all the ones that I haven't beaten. Hard mode is actually pretty damn hard. But I'm trying to think about like which bosses really show like a different area. Belial would definitely be one of them. Katakuri, that. There's definitely color in this battle. There is color in this battle. I promise you. And it's not brown. And it's not brown. I told you it was going to revert me back to Rappy. But I didn't want it. We're going to go Shadow Kunoichi and... that's... Yeah, I'll change the hairstyle again like I intended. My bad. There we go, cool. Now we're gonna go fight this boss so that way you guys can see different colors than brown. See? Pink! And red.
Wow. The atmosphere here is so unique.
This game has color.
It's in pretty good shape. I think it should smell nice too.
Yeah, I smell flowers.
This is a really cool looking boss too. The reason I came to this boss, other than the fact that there's other color, this boss very much reminds me of Queen 001 that we see in NIKKE. Very similar in design.
Lily! Lily? Do you hear me? Lily?
I'll let you guys decide for yourself though.
Targeting the drone first. They're getting smarter.
Very similar.
You're
Very similar is all I'm saying. Whoa! Okay, full 360? That's not good. The android and the Ghost in the Shell? Really? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Ghost in the Shell, so... many a year. Whoa, we're gonna pummel it because, again, I am, like, beefed up. We are beefed to the max. Maximum beef. I don't know, she reminds me a lot of Queen 001. That's just my own personal opinion, but, you know. Woof! Get away, get away! Dude, I freaking love the upgraded abilities that you get when you're playing New Game Plus. They're incredibly OP. Freaking hell, dude. Go again! Easy peasy. And that is how you decimate a boss on normal mode with your hard mode abilities. Dude. I freaking love this game. Holy shit, dude. There's so much style. It's stupid. Stupid stylish. Well, that's another, again, great example of color. Let's go get our asses kicked by another boss. And yeah, that's right. I'm going to play it on normal mode, and I'm probably still going to fail the battle, okay? Let's go face Scarlet. This is an incredibly difficult battle. But look at the color. Look at the color. It's not just brown.
A jug of wine amidst the blooms.
It's very unfortunate that they never got Ratana to do the
No soul I see.
VA for Scarlet in this, but I mean, you know, maybe it was just like scheduling conflict or something.
To bid the moon. My shadow joins, and two are three. Then all of a sudden, there were four. And what fine company. How wonderful.
It's so peaceful.
Mademoiselle, I told you didn't
And then the
I?
battle begins. And then it's not peaceful anymore. It's chaotic, and I'm going to get decimated.
It's beautiful here, isn't it?
There's a couple one-shot mechanics in this game. Or in this fight, sorry.
But enough. I think it's time for that lesson.
And for whatever reason, every single time I play on, like, stream, there's, like, some sort of latency. So it's really hard to time my
Mademoiselle.
parries. Oof. Dude. Wrecked.
Not good enough.
She is, like, intense, too. It's freaking crazy, man. Whoa! I'm gonna get wrecked. I stunned her. See if I can take away those shields. Like, see, this is the other thing. You can't even take away her shield. That sucks. Uh-oh. Stage transition? I feel like I wasn't doing any damage. Holy shit! That's brutal!
Is that all?
Man, the gap closer on that is crazy, dude. That is intense. Okay, we got to transition. Now it's time to get ready to try to parry as much as possible because I'm gonna get wrecked if I don't.
I'm impressed.
It quite literally is a one-shot mechanic where if I do not parry enough, you die. Yeah, she doesn't have shields like every other boss. It's crazy, man. It is very intense. She's a really freaking cool character, though. I love this fight. But, again, I really hate that there's, like, some sort of latency whenever I'm playing on stream.
True power.
And that's not an excuse for my inability, I promise. I do love the background track, though. Holy frick, dude. Oof. Did I do it? I think I did it. Did I pass the first one? Choke slam. Boom. Boot. Take that, Scarlet.
How's this?
This chick in the boss fight is what got you into it? Well, that's a great way to get into the game, man. It is very appealing, right? I just love Goddess Victory Nikke, and I had no idea that Stellar Blade was developed by the same company until after the game actually, like, released. And then I was like, oh, whoa! Shift up! No way! Really? That's insane, dude. Holy shit, what happened? Whoa! That's brutal! I'm getting decimated. Oh, there's a repulse option there. I had no idea.
How's this?
That's freaking insane, dude. Holy shit. I think she's gonna skill check me again now, right? Yeah, this is it again. This is the parry check. Oh, whoa. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. That's good. Oof. Dude, the demo is like... When I played the demo, I knew. I'm like, okay, I gotta play the entire game. Like, I knew immediately anyways, when I first saw the trailer for Project Eve, when that was announced, like, State of Play. I was like, okay, this game looks incredibly polished, like, who the hell's producing it? And again, I had no idea that it was, like, Nikke. But I started playing Nikke, and then I'm like, okay, Nikke's fantastic. What a great story. Come to find out, it's literally the same developer.
This has been
And I'm like, all right, my judgment was placed in the right place. Now I gotta play it.
Be going now.
Camellia playing in the background, dude.
We meet again?
Oh,
When we meet? How about we share a drink?
it's such a good fight, though, right?
Just you and I, the moonlight, and our...
But every single time I hear the song, it just makes me want to cry because of New Year, New Sword, which was a seasonal event that we got in Nikke that I really loved.
Anyway, how do you say goodbye? May your memories live on forever.
Dude, and that line? Well, that's the thing, right? Like, Stellar Blade didn't really have, like, the greatest story. It was good, don't get me wrong, it was really good. But the big thing for me with Stellar Blade, customizability, the way that combat felt, and the way that, like, your abilities, your skills and everything progressed throughout, like, building up Eve, and just, like, all the different, like, collectibles, the music towards the ending of the game. Like, I would say the music really shifted for me with Belial and, like, the Hypertube, right? The Hypertube segment, Belial, Demo Crawler, Unknown Natiba, just the last couple of battles in this game. Like, there were some really great moments that hit, you know? I've never checked out the art book. I had no idea this was even in here. Holy smokes! There's probably a reason why I never checked out the art book. Good God. Wow. There was a lot of inspiration. This is freaking cool, dude. But yeah, there were some really good moments in the game. Really great soundtrack for a lot of sequences. Dude, my favorite character. I really hope we get to see her return in Blood Rain. Mother Sphere, did not expect to see her there. But Enya had such a great story too. But again, I really enjoyed everything that I got to see with Stellar Blade. And I knew it was something special when I got towards the end of it. And I'm like, okay, I can see all the parallels it has with Nier Automata. I had no idea about Alita, Battle Angel. Or Alita, sorry, Battle Angel. I keep mispronouncing that. I had no idea there was any sort of like inspiration in this game as well. But people were letting me know about that when I saw the Blood Rain trailer, and I'm like, okay, I gotta check out the movie. And after seeing it, I'm like, alright, I get all the inspiration now, I understand it. Now, I just wish that I had, like, $6,000 to purchase a couple of statues that this J&D Studios or whatever is making for Stellar Blade. Because there's a really cool one of Eve, and there's another really cool one of Raven. They also did like Lily and Tacky as well, but I just want Raven and Eve. I feel like the protagonist seems really good so far. I want to learn more about her. I think she's going to have a lot of customization options, Evie. I do feel she bears a striking resemblance to Lily. And, you know, Eve, Lily, Evie. That's kind of what I'm thinking. She has some sort of relation there to the two of them. She looks not as good as Eve from an aesthetic standpoint, in my opinion. But again, there could be way more customization options when the game does release too, so I have no idea, right? We'll have to see when we get to that point. But like, I don't really know. I would say there's a lot of like flack going on right now with like her design and people like, you know, naysaying the game, saying she looks too young or whatever else, and I get it, but it's a game. She's an android. Who freaking cares? It's fictional. It's not a real person. It doesn't matter. As long as they don't do anything weird with the character, which I wouldn't expect them to anyways. You know, it's not really like this big detractor, in my opinion, like everybody else is trying to make it out to be, like they did with Eve, right? Everybody said that Eve looked too young. Eve looks older than Evie, sure, 100%. But Eve doesn't look like young, you know, in my opinion. Unrealistic beauty standards, right, is what they said about Eve. I am sorry, dude, but like, in Korean culture, appearance is a very big thing, right? It's symbolic of, like, wealth and everything, I believe. And again, I am probably completely off base with that, but I am fairly certain that appearance is a very big, like, stature thing in Korea, or South Korea. Somebody correct me, please. But there are a lot of very beautiful people in Korea, so is it really that crazy to think that a beautiful character could be designed? I don't know, dude. Yeah, well, I think that's a lot of what it is, right? Like, it's just, people could chalk it up to beauty standards, they can chalk it up to whatever else. I feel like I should be on full screen for this. But we do get to see, like, a lot of that, right? Like, backlash or whatever, just because people don't really see themselves in that light or try to take care of themselves, and they just like to naysay on things anyways, right? Like, oh, unless a character looks, I don't know, I don't want to say bland, but like, if a character does not look westernized, then people are they're gonna have issue with it. And then if the character looks too westernized, then people are gonna have an issue. People are just gonna complain anyways. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what a character looks like. A character could be great looking, character could be not great looking. People are gonna complain. It doesn't matter, right? You could literally put any character on screen and people are gonna, man, I don't like the look of that character. It's just, I don't know, dude. It's, it is what it is, right? I hate to be that guy that says that, but it's the truth. It is what it is. Like, you're just, people are just gonna complain. They're gonna complain because that's what people do. You gotta find something to complain about online and make sure that your voice is heard, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. I really don't know how else to put it. It is what it is. It's just, I am not bothered by it, okay? I've seen a lot of weird stuff in anime, and anime culture, and, you know, a lot of stereotypical stuff that we see. That is very commonplace, I think, in a lot of Japanese animation, and they're okay with pushing, you know, stuff that's very uncomfortable for Western audiences, and that's why a lot of stuff over in Western territories are censored in some capacity, right? I hate to see censorship. To an extent, I get it, but to another extent, I do feel like developers and creators should have freedom to put on full display what they intended to, as long as it doesn't take things too far, you know? And I don't think that the age of a character that's in an action combat game that's facing off against grotesque mutated looking things is really that much of a problem. Like, is that indicative of some weird shit? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Just because the character looks a little bit young and they're a female protagonist that's, again, in my opinion, not even, like, sexualized at all. Not really. Like, is it really that big of a problem? I don't think so, man. I don't know. Again, I think people just want to complain, right? I think Evie looks fine. I think Eve looked fine. I think Tifa looks fine. I think Lara Croft looks fine. I think, I don't know, dude. Nina in Breath of Fire looked fine. Terra in Final Fantasy VI looks fine. Kiana looks fine in Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm just looking at stuff around my room, by the way. But, yeah. I think that Anby Damara looks fine, you know? Up here, yeah, finger cooperate there. Anby Damara looks fine, you know? It's just, I don't know. People are people. I try not to pay too much attention to it. But I think that's a pretty decent little catch-up stream anyways, and going over some stuff that I've been thinking about and talking about where my idea is, or where my head's at for the stream and things going forward. I am going to try to be a little more active. I'm going to be trying to do some different stuff over here on the channel and try to dial back on the ads and all that stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. We got some cool stuff, some cool events coming up. And, yeah, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up if you're watching after the fact, and join us for a stream, either here on YouTube or on Twitch. Either or, I will be live on both going forward, hopefully. Anyways, the goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, the year, whatever it is. So subscribe to the channel, help me out, man. Appreciate it. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.